All right, growl, growl, prowl, prowl. Yo, buddies, I am the Lion of Truth, and I am eating some Subway. Now, look, this is the Destiny 2 showcase for the Witch Queen, is my understanding. Love the music. They've been doing a thing. And this is not the live stream. It's still the chat. The chat's still here, but wait, why is the chat not moving? Why did it freeze? Hold on. What the heck? The chat should not be frozen. There it is. Okay. So, it's just showing a bunch of artwork and stuff. I think it's about 40 minutes long. Yeah, roughly 40 minutes left. They've shown a beautiful artwork, and they're just having people talk about the game, you know, fans, and how awesome it is. And it is a great game, man. It's been an honor to play. I can't wait to see where they're going to take it. For my hopes, man, I hope this is like the Taken King, you know? I hope this is like the Cayde 6 Taken King expansion from D1, you know, with Oryx and the Dreadnought. Let me get a bite here. Oh, you know what I need? I need chips. So yeah. You want to see a new raid?
You guys just have a seat. It's literally recording the conversation.
Oh shit!
Right. What could go wrong?
Hold on, I'm not ready. Not ready.
So I was 11 when you started the company. But you're not that much older. Like, you weren't that
I'm
much
not
older.
ready. Hold on.
What is the like?
Rewind. How do you rewind?
That's true. Take me all the way back to
Hold on.
the moment where you're like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is, I hope they show us a new raid. What I really want is, I want them to rework Trials. You know, have I like the dual primary system. And if you don't like when people eat, you just close the video because I'm gonna be eating here. But I enjoyed the dual primaries, man. To me, it was more about gunplay, more about skill and positioning versus you have snipers just peeking lanes and shotgun guys sliding in. I don't know. It's not for me. I do love 3v3, but the armor looked pretty bad, the Trials armor. I hope they bring back Trials of the 9. I love Trials of the 9 so much. I hope they make the armor from D1, or have the armor look like D1's, because D1's Trials armor and Raid armor was so much more badass than the Trials armor and Raid armor in Destiny 2, in my opinion. So that's really it for me, man. Give me good music, good gameplay, maybe a new super. You know, I've heard there's like a poison class, like something green. That'd be really cool. No, that's it. I mean, more Destiny, let's go. But I want specific armor perks on the armor itself for Trials, and weapon perks on the weapons for Trials. Same with the raids. You know, I want the raid armor to have perks you can only get in the raid that help you in the raid. Alright.
What's up, man? Yeah, if you guys just have a seat. It's just literally recording the conversation, so.
Right. What could go wrong? So I was
Love the long hair.
I was 11 when you started the company. But you're
Oh my god, that's what's his
you were
name?
not that much older. Like you weren't that much older. Like what?
Oh my god, I love
what
his
is the-
hair.
Like take me all the
Is
way
that
back.
Jason?
That's true.
Take me all the way back to the moment where you're like,
It is Jason Jones!
Yeah. There's a funny thing for like a lot of my life. When people would ask me,
Love the
you
hair.
know, like how did this start? I'd be like, I don't know, it was kind of weird. I just like started making games, and it seemed like it was fun, and I kept doing it. And when I really started thinking back to my childhood, like I've been obsessed with how like rules can change human behavior, and how you can all agree to play a card game by a certain set of rules.
Right.
And, the adults that I was observing, as a kid.
Competition.
Play cards all night.
Fair
And laugh
competition.
and, interact in whatever way that they did. And
It has to be fair.
yet you could take a different set of rules. For example, a set of rules that a 5-year-old made with the best of intentions. And the adults would like nod and laugh, but they would only play that game for, 3 minutes. And like that is like always fascinated me. And I realized, like looking back on it, that I've been doing that you know, my whole life, and it like irritated my friends, and they didn't want to play. I mean, because you start as a game designer and you suck. Like you're terrible. Like your games are a horrible, and they're not even games. They're just. I mean, it's almost you're just like a little tyrant trying to get people to do things. And I remember like building. I probably spent like weeks building this like really complex pen and paper adventure game on index cards, and I like drawn pictures of monsters and everything like this. And I remember finally getting a friend to play it at school, and it was like the first dice roll, like some creature like killed his character or something. It was just like the worst possible like outcome. And I was like, I mean, I was like in 4th grade or something, but some kids look at the garbage truck and are like, that big powerful machine, like that's what I want to be. But to me it was the deck of cards. Like I want to know how to control that, like power to build an experience that when people come into it, they leave with a smile on their face or more connected to the people around them. Yeah, I've been doing that forever. It's kind of crazy. Way before computers. And then of course, right, I saw games on computers and I was like, wow.
My perception, based on all of our time together, has actually been like you are more interested in the making of them in a bunch of ways than playing them. Like playing games isn't like it's not an explicit hobby of yours. Like you're educating yourself. It's more work, but it's like you're always making stuff.
Yeah, I think this is true, and I feel a little bit like guilty about it sometimes because I think it is the most dangerous thing as a designer to enjoy the making more than the playing, right? Because the number of things you can enjoy making is infinitely larger than the number of things that you can enjoy.
I remember
playing,
seeing him
right?
on
Much less
Vidocs
other
of
people can
Bungie
enjoy
of
playing.
Halo
So,
2.
yeah, what you say is true, and I feel like it's sort of like an addiction that I've had to fight so that I make things that are worthwhile.
He was
'Cause,
so
'cause
young.
it's, the whole shtick to me is about touching other people like, somehow.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about kind of the origin. I want to jump ahead again. I want to jump to my life, 2004. I remember I finished the campaign for Halo 2, and my
2,
friends and I
baby.
got distracted a bunch by the multiplayer, and I finished it the same night I finished Metal Gear 3. And after I finished both of those games, I went and watched this Vidoc, the documentary.
Yeah.
I look at it now, and I met a bunch of y'all, and I'm like, oh, I didn't pick up on all the like human suffering in this documentary the first time I watched it.
Do I get to sign your?
No, do you remember this?
I looked for it actually before I came in today. I don't think I have it anymore.
You don't?
Yeah, no, I remember the sweatshirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was this. Yeah.
Smiley
this,
face?
This is the. What is this from?
Oh.
Like, what is this actually? I've like wondered this. Like, what is this?
Somebody wore like a
This is
smiley
like-
face hoodie or something.
Yeah,
in one of the
it
Vidocs, I remember.
said Osiris on it. I thought it looked cool.
Ooh.
And, yeah, but I have no idea. Sadly,
Yeah,
right? I have no idea what it was.
Yeah, I still to this day I remember the sweatshirt, right?
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
is this moment that I became like aware that humans make these things, because otherwise it was like magic, right? Like,
right,
there's nothing in 2004 about look at these developers making stuff that you care about. It does not. Like, there wasn't really much of like the internet sucked too. Like you didn't have like look. You could access these people, and none of that. It was a totally different time. So I'm watching this documentary, and this dude shows up, and the paraphrase is
Oh,
like,
shit, it starts in 10
it's
minutes.
Like the cynical gamers, who somebody doesn't grab us in 5 minutes, we're gonna turn it off. And it was like I was like, oh my god, it's like I was spoke to, and I have like I'm like an English degree, like I can't make games, I couldn't write any couldn't write code or anything. I just remember feeling as like a player.
Yeah, I don't know how he got into the position he's
in that moment. And so we come out of the building a game,
Luke, not
building
Jason.
by yourself, and talk now about like the team has changed. Like building teams has changed. Like the way you think about building teams has changed. The way like in the however many years I've been at Bungie now, the way the company approaches building teams have changed.
Sorry, guys.
To
I would
Halo
love
2,
to have it be big
building
screen.
the team for Halo 1.
The
and
chat
Halo
doesn't
2.
show up on big screen. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, I
Freaking
mean,
Google.
I think if like past Jason was here, he would disagree with a lot of stuff that I'm gonna say. But I think compared to the intentionality that we, try sometimes exhibit, know we should have about building teams and how important teams are. Back then, it was almost just this, snowball that was rolling downhill of people who liked our games and came to the company, and then the snowball rolled a little faster.
Man.
And
Halo.
it was just a bunch of people.
Did you guys
trying to
hear
do their
Halo
best,
Infinite's
trying to
not gonna have
recreate the
co-op?
feelings that they had, when they played games, and you can get pretty far on
Calling it now.
on
7 out of 10
passion
Metacritic
and
users for it.
talent, but it sometimes makes things really
At best.
really hard when you're not being thoughtful about the organization of the team, the design of the product
They
relative
fucked
to
around
the
so hard in
resources
Halo.
and time you have.
343.
And, yeah, it made Halo 2 super challenging for a bunch of reasons. But,
Bungie seems to be doing all right on their own.
yeah, I don't know. I guess that's and past Jason would tell me, like, you're an idiot. We were thinking about all that stuff. You just had to learn. But like when I look back, like he wasn't thinking about that stuff.
What was he thinking about?
I mean, he was just thinking about the game. But I mean, I don't know. I always think. I mean, I think my past self is like not really that sharp because I mean, every year we've learned so much. I feel, and so I look back and I think that that guy must be an idiot because look at all the stuff I learned just this year on Halo 1. Like I didn't know anything, but I go back and I found one of the notebooks from Halo 1. Like that guy wasn't an idiot. Like,
So I'm
there's
thinking
stuff that,
it'll be another
he didn't
darkness
know, but,
subclass. Like
there's
the
a lot
witch
of super
subclass.
interesting exploration and thought and like possibilities that didn't end up in the game in there. And so I don't know.
I hope it's
I don't know what to
green.
make of that, 'cause
Green
I feel-
super, 'cause I don't think we have a
so
green
much,
one.
But when I go back, I'm sort of like blown away by what was happening in my mind.
It's pretty embarrassing when I think about I think about my life, in terms of
Especially thinking about
decades
the
and, like,
Hive.
what are like the big lessons from the decades? And when I like articulate one of the like a lesson from my 30s, it's like so embarrassing. Give me one from yours.
Oh man, I mean, I really started. I started Destiny 1 not understanding the value of having at least somebody on the team who cares more than anybody else about what the team is missing, what the team isn't admitting, who on the team isn't talking to each other, where on the team is our dreams incompatible with the calendar, or our dreams incompatible with our ability, or our dreams incompatible with the hardware
The technology,
that we need
right?
to run on.
Right.
And I saw production as a calendar and a schedule.
4K 60, baby.
And it's true that a schedule is a thing that you use to sort of test people's understanding of reality, in the sense of, can the things we want to do fit in the time that we think we have, and how are we tracking against that? But I saw it as like an end in itself, and of course it irritated me, and I didn't pay attention to
Give me
it.
cool weapons, cool
God,
music, cool
embracing
environment.
all that stuff is a thing that will be front and center in
Raid
anything that I
and
do.
rework trials.
anything I do
Rework
in the
trials is the
future.
number one thing for me.
I think it's making sure
I'll be a
everyone
happy
on the
lion.
team has an objective understanding of reality and doing anything you can to fix it when that isn't true. I didn't understand that when I started Destiny 1. Destiny 1 made me understand that.
So what I want to talk about now is where computers are heading.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where's it going?
Yep. 10K 120.
AR is going to be the thing that displaces mobile. Like I'm so sure of that. I'm so sure we're all
Augmented
going to be
reality.
wearing glasses, and all
Right.
the TVs are going to go in a landfill. All those companies
Wearables,
are going out of business.
wearables,
All the
watches and glasses.
cracks in our ceiling are going to get fixed in our
necklaces.
glasses. Like so
Yeah.
many people are going to end up with virtual pets and windows out to the Taj Mahal or the
Right.
Eiffel
I've been thinking
Tower,
about AR more and more. Like
maybe it'll be 20 years.
people are gonna be
Like, I think it's gonna be a lot.
consumed by it. Oh, this is my shitty computer doing that.
Interesting. And when it happens, like the reason that you're gonna know it's gonna take over the whole world is everybody's gonna laugh at it. Like everybody's gonna think it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
When the iPhone, came out, the stuff people were saying to like
I didn't think it
not
was
admit that
ridiculous.
they were holding like a chunk of the sun in
I
their
thought it was
hands
the
that was
coolest
gonna
thing.
change the world. Like this stuff people said was ridiculous. And people are gonna do that again. And the other interesting thing about AR is if you have AR, you have to have
Bungie's making an AR
local
game.
compute because you need high frame rate. You need to be able to render all kinds of crazy stuff like right there, like within 2 feet of your body.
Right.
Yeah, which means I think that all the cloud computing stuff, totally gonna happen.
It's gonna be so
absolutely gonna be a
shitty for the
thing.
first like 10 years.
But we're not gonna transition fully to, thin client.
No,
those
probably 5
would
years.
be my 2 predictions. Local compute never goes away. AR
They are coming.
displaces mobile.
Good. Fuck mobile games.
100%.
Fuck mobile games.
It's on a long enough horizon.
Bullshit. Microtransactions.
ready?
Greed fest.
We got, like the,
So it's a
Give
I
me
mean, it's a great
AAA.
question, and
Give me death.
I think the answer is like we already are. Like I don't think what's going to happen is there's going to be a whole new slew of games that can only happen in AR. I mean, there's definitely going to be some, but I think in a lot of cases what's going to happen is people are going to throw away their TV and have a way bigger TV.
But VR
Or they're
has a
gonna
place too.
Go to a totally virtual space that has a bigger, screen, and they might play some tabletop or strategy games in a different way. But I think people are always going to be playing first-person shooters,
Oh yeah.
with some kind of input device
Mm-hmm.
on like a virtual, window in their visual field. And so I think a bunch of the stuff that we're great at doesn't, get tipped over by this.
thing we're great at. All right, so let's go all the way back. Bungie games, someday. Not the company's still there, but I think a lot about my life through the lens of what would go on my tombstone. I just do. I think it's like
Interesting.
I think it's like completely busted.
On the
I don't think it's like a thing a normal, like reasonably sane human being would do.
Interesting.
But I think it's a simple way of summarizing
Your life. Yeah.
your existence.
Yeah.
And it's the acknowledgement that
I never
that
thought
these
about that,
existences
really.
sometimes come to an end.
Okay,
The
Luke.
question I want to ask is about Bungie's epitaph.
Yeah.
What is that simple distillation of what Bungie is?
Mm-hmm.
The tombstone-worthy distillation.
Creators of
I
entertainment.
was on the 271 coming back across the bridge home, one night on the bus, and these 2 guys in front of me were talking, at first about college. Like they were older, but they'd obviously like gone to college together, and I think they worked together. And at some point, they started talking about Halo, and I think it was Halo 2 for them.
A legacy.
And
Legacy.
they weren't really talking about how much Halo meant to them. They were talking about, and they weren't really talking about how much they meant to each other, but that's what they were doing, is they were sharing those stories of,
Memories.
where they were and what they were doing and how
Yep.
they were feeling. And that moment, that's like still keeping me going. I mean, that might fuel me for the rest of my life. And it's not the only time that's happened, but you get a few of those, and that's all I want. It's just people sharing
Halo.
memories in a
Memories,
an
baby.
experience
Let's
that,
go.
Wouldn't have existed without
Unify.
you bleeding buckets of blood into the whatever code or design or something like that. That's what 2 people having an experience that they wouldn't have had if you hadn't created what you created. Like that's, I don't know, that's what matters. That's what matters to me.
So how long is it?
We're done.
30 minutes. There we go. What do you got?
We're just going right into like the trailer, huh?
This is what I brought you here to see.
Beyond light!
This is just a tour.
It's an ice tornado, dude.
I hope they go green, man. Give us a green super.
I'm insane!
The only other one I would really want is like a dark, like a black purple. No, this is spoilers to me. I don't want to look at this. I haven't played the campaign yet.
What the heck?
I don't even know if I beat Shadowkeep. No, I think I did. The little babies. Hello, babies. The Vault of Glass. Bring back all the raids. Crota's End. King's Fall. Wrath of the Machine. Bring
Shoot
it back.
you with 6 anarchies, you're gonna sprint at that Gorgon. Run. Got to do a little.
That's awesome. That's cool. Is that what that gun is? I like that gun. Or like, it's like electric wires. That's cool. Run at that Gorgon. Green.
Welcome, Guardians.
Green.
This year we're celebrating our journey with you. Whether you joined us 30 years ago
COVID-19.
or if it just started today. This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is full of Destiny fans.
Good.
Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in to play with their clan.
The team we have today is committed to relentlessly upgrading this game that we all love. We aren't happy with just another mission. Instead, we want to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO
Let's
with
go.
uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage.
Give
We're
us some
committed
space
to
battles, that'd be
making
cool, too.
best Mission content
Oh my
that
God,
you
that'd be
can
amazing.
play in any game with a friend and having the best feeling action game, period.
And this shows through in the passion that we see for Destiny 2.
What do you got for us?
Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the
Yeah.
Destiny community has grown by over 20 million new players. And it continues to grow faster
Let's go,
than
baby.
we ever could have predicted.
It's
We're
such a good
grateful
game. It really
to be
is.
a part of this amazing growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny. You
There's
help
too
make it
much
better
content.
every year, and you are
Honestly.
so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes, at their desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life. It's a huge honor representing such an incredible team.
Let's go,
And
babies.
introducing the next chapter
I
of
support you
Destiny 2.
guys. Not the
So,
greed,
Without further ado, this
but the passion.
is the Witch Queen.
The Witch Queen. When's it coming? I'm guessing March. If I had to say, I'd say March or April. April. Forest, okay. Iron Banner looking. I see green. Oh my god, Savathun! Woohoo! Or it's his sister, from what I understand.
Truth is a funny thing.
Is that her voice? Truth?
Does it live in the world? Or in the mind?
Oh, I love it. Good quote.
Is it constant?
Or changing.
Or can it be bent?
Oh my god. Shin Malfur.
Who decides what is true? In this universe of light and dark, there is no greater power. Tell me, little lights,
Oh, it is her.
what is your truth now?
Ooh, that ghost is gonna be cool. People are gonna love that thing. Looks cool, man. I love the art style. Destiny's always had great trailers. What are they doing? What's going on? Are they like reviving the Hive? Did I just hear Supers getting thrown? She's got wings? Supers? The Hive has supers? What? Oh no. Oh no, 222, February 20. Oh, that's so cool. Yes. Great date. Great fucking date. I'm glad they put their stamp on it. I
Oh
got
my god,
goosebumps.
James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
Badass.
7 years we've been building up to this moment, and she is finally
What the
stepping into the
fuck?
spotlight and showing us
They
who
have
she
supers?
really is. What we know about light and darkness is proving to be way more complex than what we previously thought.
They have our
There are
light
so
supers.
many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in the Witch Queen and the year leading up to it.
Mm.
I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins, and
Love
we're
it.
supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Love her design.
Definitely. And we've got a lot of awesome content to show today. Let's start with the most mysterious destination yet.
Savathun's Throne World. This is an uncharted
Just like the
wonderland
Dreadnought.
of secrets and lies. It's this
Let's
place
go.
that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic, light-blessed world.
Mm-hmm.
She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks this dark,
The
swampy
forest.
underbelly
Beautiful.
with this lone pyramid ship out
Beautiful.
there. It's the future world she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left behind.
And Throne Worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there,
Huh?
we have to play by their rules.
Huh?
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
Jeez.
We've talked
It's
a lot.
green, dude.
Let's show a little. Let's
Lot
take
of
the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
I don't spoil anything.
Savathun, the Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and lies.
Is that Ikora? Is that Ikora?
After After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course,
Preparation.
but out of strategy.
Yep. Nice horror type vibe.
In her greatest trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource.
Taking our supers. They better give us a dark super.
The one thing we thought she could never touch.
The ghost?
Light.
Oh, yeah, the light. Unbelievable. Love it. Love it. I'm sorry, did it just one-shot them? Dude, they got their own supers. They're different. And they're insta-kills, apparently. Is that a staff? A fucking staff? Let's go. Little melee combat up close and personal. Grab it. Oh, nice little animation. Okay. But, what about the supers, bro?
I cannot wait just to reach out and just crush a hive ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long.
I want to capture one.
This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new places, like the
Spears?
Throne
Yeah,
World.
people are
It's
saying spears.
haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
I never
There's a
read the
lot to
chat, I
love.
should.
There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet. So
Yeah.
we need to find new weapons to match their power.
Right. New abilities,
The
too.
Glaive. I love this thing.
A
It's
glaive?
brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities.
Yes,
It's
yes.
our first ever first-person
Yep.
melee weapon.
Yep.
It is such an awesome tool for the
Yep.
battlefield.
That's gonna be one of my favorites. Absolutely. I love swords. I will take
The glaive
swords
is so
over
good.
guns
Just
any day.
jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast.
Love that shit. Very nice.
It's really powerful
Very
and has
nice.
a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the glaive can do.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about how you're going to get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of
Chill
missions,
here.
and you're not going to find one roaming around the throne world.
You gotta take
Your
it.
first glaive is not going to be found.
Gotta
It's going to be
take it.
built.
Yes.
Oh, build?
Weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Oh, people are gonna go nuts with
Now,
weapons.
chasing weapons has been an integral part of the Destiny Pursuit game since the beginning.
Building
and over the
them.
years, we've added more
Yeah.
deterministic paths to get the roles that you want
Build
undone.
them.
Think
Oh my
things like
God.
Umbral engrams and the raid chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now,
What
this is a
perk you want?
combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the
Ooh.
more objectives you
Ooh.
complete with them, the
Ooh.
more you level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time.
Like
and at launch, here's the
4K
awesome
Legos.
part. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just
Wait.
a ton of stuff to do in this system.
Craft
And the Witch
raid
Queen
weapons? No,
is
no, no.
just the beginning of weapon crafting.
No,
We
no.
have plans to add more craftable weapons,
You gotta find
both legacy and new, throughout the year.
Gotta earn
We've
those.
seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
Yeah, super. I wanna know about the supers. I don't care about the campaign. I mean, I do. I don't want to see anything.
Love campaigns.
Don't
They've
show it to
always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories
Show me the super.
interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're putting extra care into the
Okay, that's the
campaign
same
for the Witch.
super.
We want you to feel those goosebumps when you step onto the throne world for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
Oh, teleporting.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
Cool.
If you
Cool.
like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2,
Yeah.
God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you.
Oh, dude, you really. Oh, man, you're talking big game there.
So, in addition to our classic normal mode, Legendary
Right.
is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit harder
They're
and respawning is
They're-
heavily restricted.
they're literally
So
called Legendary
every battle
mode?
is a gut punch. Every boss is a worthy adversary.
You're joking.
It's gonna hurt.
Halo
You
all
wanna
day.
Tap out. But if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Give it to me,
Whether you
baby.
want to play solo or with a fire team,
You know me.
the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny.
Yeah.
And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition because you're going to get
A Hive Ghost. Yep. Yep. Sorry for the cutouts, guys. My stupid computer. Spent $1,000 on it. This is what I get. It's great in every way. I love it. Except randomly it just cuts the screen to black. Oh my god, a real ghost. Oh shit.
Wow, that's so cool.
Oh,
I'm so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there, too.
I know. Those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done.
Oh my god.
Collector's
Gorgeous.
editions have always been like this
Beautiful.
really perfect jumping point to enter the worlds that we've
People
done.
are gonna go
And
nuts.
Actually lifting
Nuts.
in-world objects
Into the
and
real
putting
world.
them in players' hands is just
Give me
it's
the
just a
last
good
word,
feeling.
please.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something, and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
Oh, it makes a noise and turns on a little light. Oh, people are gonna go insane. It's the tiny details, man.
So at this point, you
I
can
tried
see
to talk about
Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for
Attention
years.
to
You may
detail.
have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but
Or,
Savathun is the
yeah.
most
Ooh,
dangerous
this girl
being
is
we've ever
gorgeous.
faced.
Love her outfit.
She's cunning,
Oh,
elusive,
yes.
she works in the shadows, so
Growl,
in a
baby
way,
girl.
Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
What supers? Are you not adding supers?
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront, and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we've watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story.
No, I
and
didn't
built
see any of this.
alliances no one ever thought possible.
I didn't do
And
any
on
of
a
this.
larger scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Godwin.
Oh.
Alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion.
What?
The Light and Darkness saga will end.
What?
But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not.
What about
We're
Destiny-
building not so much to an ending, but
Destiny
more
3?
to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
What?
Expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final chapter.
Wait. The release after Life. Oh god, my damn computer.
Operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being.
Future.
Last, learned that there's always more
Okay,
than one
come on.
side to every story, and built alliances no
Just
one
hold on,
ever
computer.
thought possible.
Don't cut
And on a
out
larger
right when I
scale,
need to
you'll
hear something.
experience a
Please.
vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's driving to a greater end.
We need you, Godwin.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year
So there's
journey
one
we've been on
more
since
after
Destiny
Lightfall?
1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga
What is it?
will end. But make no
Witch
mistake,
Queen,
Destiny
Lightfall.
2 will not. We're
Something.
building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced the Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny 2.
What's it called?
The Final Shape.
Nah.
It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes, and that
Doesn't do
ride
it for me.
starts with Season of the Lost. Not only is it the prologue to the Witch Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we take a look?
What? Instead of spoiling, let's just look at it. That is spoiling.
The tower and the dreaming city must stand.
They all got the Graviton on, Graviton forfeit on.
We are surrounded. A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system.
Save 14. Aldrin. He's back. He died in Tale of Two Queens. Oh my god.
Is no less dangerous.
Marsov!
Has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have.
Is that the same voice actress? I love her though. I love Marsov.
Relight the pathways of the ascendant plane and guide my people back to me.
I don't know if that's her voice, but I love her. I love her character. And her Destiny 1 voice is just,
There is a malevolent force at work in this plane, Guardian.
Same supers though. Ooh. Okay, it's a trace rifle. What does it do? What? What was that? Did he just like pick up the ammo after he kills someone? Expand your fire team. Oh yeah, crossplay, right. Good, we can play with people on PC and different consoles. That's in the raid, right? Tale of Two Queens, man. They have to add space combat by the end of this.
With them, I can save us all.
Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so gorgeous. Oh, Petra. Oh, so cool. That was good. That was good. August 24th of February. Oh, it's a long season. It's season of the long. Jeez.
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since Shadowkeep. We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The Queen's
days
Robes
of Destiny's
from
biggest story
Destiny
moments
1.
happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever.
Mara
and now
Sov.
it's happening in a season.
Light
One
subclasses.
of the changes
Oh.
I'm most excited
We already
about
know about
are
this.
the updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments
That was
similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen.
Oh shit, they're
But
adding
the Witch
aspects and
Queen
fragments.
is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Mara Sov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the
Wait,
awoken technology
prologue? Is that
comes
before or
alive.
after? I guess before, right?
But the Hive God of War, Zebu Wrath, has
Yeah.
reemerged and has Guardians and Mara and her sons.
Epilogue is the
Guardians
last.
must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mara's lost covenant
No
witches
new
before Zebu
supers?
Wrath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have
And-
the Wayfinder's Compass.
Where's Trials? What about Trials? What about PvP?
It's an
Please.
ancient awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will
Nice.
stop
Nice. I was
your
gonna
enemies
say
cold.
it has to do something cool. Instead of just shooting, there you go. It forms like ice crystals. Nice.
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
Oh.
And no season is complete without new exotics.
Queen.
The Season of the Lost features one once intended for Uldren.
It's like one of the. I mean, just the feeling of her being my queen is just. I
Let's
love
take a
it.
moment to talk about Trials.
Trials.
So Trials of
Oh,
Osiris
oh,
is the
oh.
in-game aspirational
Yes.
PvP activity and more
Yes.
popular than ever. Two of the biggest ads from our community have been adding anti-cheat
Yep.
and adding matchmaking. In Season of
Yeah,
the Lost,
okay.
we're doing both.
We've
Anti-cheat.
partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the anti-cheat software when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also,
September
you'll
10th.
be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give all players the opportunity
Nope.
to earn some of the best weapons
Nope.
and coolest armor in the game.
Don't
That's
give.
right. We're shifting away from winning matches
What?
as a primary way to earn loot,
What?
and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But
Okay.
going flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP
Yes.
skills, the flawless chest will still be the only place
Yes.
to earn adept trials
Oh.
weapons and unique cosmetics.
Okay. Okay. You scared me there. Whew.
All right, so the next chapter in Destiny begins right after
Gotta
the stream.
give something
with
to the
Season of Lost.
hardcore.
Return to the Dreaming City with
Trials.
Marcel and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited crossplay is going live today.
The
And
music.
today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny.
That
with friends
music.
on any platform from all over the world playing together.
That music. That piano. 30th anniversary of Bungie. What are you guys gonna do? Oh man. You gotta give them respect, dude. You know? They made all the Halos. Marathon. What was the other one called? Oni? Was it called Oni? O-N-I? Forget the name. Halo! There it is. God, they're fucking up Halo Infinite, dude. Jason Jones, there he is. 343. For the memories, let's go.
My first VOG. That's my first team.
Probably still my favorite raid because of that relic. What is this, Halo? Halo, baby! Halo 2! Oh no, was that Halo Reach? That was Reach. I saw Sprint.
As a company that prides itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others and their communities
Man, I care about
and those who are in
everyone.
need,
As long as you're not
devastating as we look at the
hurting
racism
people,
in
killing
America,
people,
and our
you're all
intention
right
is
with
to
me.
do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
Yeah.
We don't just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize
Okay, so is
the
that it?
successes
Are we
that we've
done?
seen to
Just this?
be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming
Alright, there's
industry.
10 minutes. It's so simple to me, man. Like, just don't be an asshole, you know? Don't lie to people. Like, that's why my name is The Lion of Truth, you guys. It's just to spread truth everywhere you go. Me and you, whoever sees this, I hope I encourage you as well to always spread truth, you know? Be honest to everybody. Yes, the truth is gonna hurt sometimes, but I promise you, most people will appreciate you telling them the truth versus a lie. I promise you that. Most people. Some people want to be lied to, generally, because they cannot handle the truth. It hurts too much, and I understand that.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
No! Oh yeah, that was Reach. Okay, god dang it. I thought they were gonna show us that. Better be foreshadowing, man, with Lightfall or the final shape. Like, you gotta give us space combat. You did it in Reach. Cade, you son of a gun. Oh, Cade. What's her name? Ada? I like everybody, man. Emil, Lord Saladin. Did he kill Cade? And now Zavala's helping. Oh man. Oh man. They're showing Halo. Look at that. Halo footage. The galley, baby. Still my favorite rocket launcher, like, probably ever to exist that I've ever seen. The Gallahorn. They have to bring it back. They haven't. Man, I gotta put.
This is great. You don't want a hug? Hugs? No?
Cade.
No hugs.
I miss him. I miss Cade. Oh yeah, see you Starside.
How do you follow that?
What a beautiful phrase.
30 years, and I remember when
Is this Halo
first
music?
launched, and
This is Halo
my
music.
friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session, and as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo
Oh.
weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun.
Oh god, I'm
And
gonna
30
cry.
years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration in Destiny 2.
Come on.
Free for all players.
Yeah.
The 30th Anniversary Celebration will offer a new 6-player matchmade activity, secrets to unravel,
Eternity.
and rewards that commemorate our long and storied
From
history
Trials of the Nine.
together.
And that's just the beginning.
Yes.
In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Luke Cave.
Okay.
Players
In
will
the
plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fancy Destiny 1 weapons like Eyes of the North and
Wait,
Pioneer
that is one of the coolest armors I've ever seen in Destiny.
Unlocks a range
What?
of awesome Bungie
What
themed
did I
ornaments
just
and cosmetics
see?
to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary
What did I
Celebration
just
and
see?
Marathon. But
That looked
the
like
Bungie
some
most
high. That looked like
secret,
some witch cream.
the crown jewel
Witch
is
cream.
Destiny 1
Witch
classic.
queen.
Gallahorn is making its long-awaited
What?
debut in Destiny 2.
Oh, yes, I just said it.
We're
You
gonna
know.
take its iconic status to
It
the next
is
level.
the best
That
rocket
has been
launcher. I just
carefully
told you
updated
guys.
For the Destiny 2 sandbox.
Look at it.
So,
Watch what it does.
This December, join your friends
All
and
the wolf
collect exclusive
backgrounds.
rewards during the Bungie 30th
That was a shitty way to
Anniversary
show it. That was
Celebration.
a horrible way
But
to
the
show
party
it.
isn't
But
only happening in Destiny 2.
you shoot it,
We've
it
partnered with Nerf
explodes.
Limited
Oh, look at
to
that.
create
Nerf
functional
Destiny stuff. Oh,
dark
Bungie's
iron
doing
Gallahorn.
just fine. They
We'll
need
have
to
more on
IPO
that
already.
soon.
And that's not all. Here's a look at some of the incredible loot we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
All right, sweet. Oh, incredible. They knocked it out of the fucking park with this. Knocked it out of the park. The only thing I'm sad about is
I
there's
can't
no.
believe we're celebrating
no
Bungie's
supers.
30th
No
anniversary.
supers.
30 years.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, start Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness,
Desert Storm.
Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo,
Myth.
Destiny.
Oni was one. It was.
7 years of Destiny.
Yeah.
It's an amazing journey.
Oh man.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course.
they sell that
as
shit,
always. But
it's
I
game
mean, what
over.
do we have? We have the Fallen Captain statue, which is incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That
helmet.
thing's so cool.
Yeah. And my favorite, the Arcadia jump ship.
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
Gorgeous. Everything. This terrible ship though. Would never have that one. Was that Barrett's? Why that helmet? Was it the Nighthawk? I don't care about that one at all. It's the bird helmet. Like, what a weird one to choose, you know?
Thank you for being on this journey with us, whether it started this year or 30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our Definitively Destiny campaign, the Glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival, front and center to the Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story, heading toward the conclusion of the Light
It's
and Dark
awkward how they
saga.
look at each
And
other.
we're
They
so
should
excited
look more
for
at the
everyone to
camera.
join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen, Lightfall, the Final Shape, and beyond.
And the Witch Queen's going to kick off another amazing year of Destiny
Better call
with
it
4 great
Destiny
seasons
3.
packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that
The
you've come
galley.
to expect from us. But there's even
Galley.
more coming next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
This means going forward, starting this December with our 30th anniversary event, there will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months.
Good.
In 2022, we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons.
Yes.
Meaning every week, there will be new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and greatest content and raids and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2. Witch Queen pre-orders are available wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay is live.
It's getting nuts,
on all
dude. The
devices,
amount of money they're making.
And Season of the Lost
It's nuts.
kicks off today. See you in game.
Season of the Lost is live, and my Xbox is broken. I cannot play. Wow. Just wow.
Is a funny thing. Who decides?
Amazing. They did great. I'm just sad there's no supers, but I guess that's good in a way for me, for trials. With less supers, I have to deal with fighting when I go into trials. But for PvE, it's sad because I'll be using the same ones as always.
The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now.
With that armor, that thorn-based armor, I think they said thorn is like this gun, this epic, this really cool exotic hand cannon that like poisons you. It used to like 2-tap you in D1.
Inevitably to come.
Oh, Petra. Oh god. Oh god. Just gorgeous. Absolutely incredible, man. Wowzers. PlayStation. I don't know why I just imagine that coming across the screen. So let's go back here and talk a little bit. Let's listen to the music. Something chill. There we go. This is the old Reef music. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. So yeah, loved it. You know, Destiny was a game I tried and wanted to get my friends into. The friends that I had growing up, we used to play all the Halos together, you know? I'm including my brother, but nobody, I don't know what happened. In the very beginning, they seemed to love it almost just as much as I did in the very beginning for maybe a couple weeks. And then not only did they stop playing Destiny, they just stopped talking to me altogether. And I don't understand. But yeah, so I recommend Destiny, guys. If you like first-person shooters, you like exploring different planets, space, you like upgrading your character, you know, with lots of customization, like too much customization, you side quests and all that, and just an infinite amount of content and high quality graphics and gameplay. And these are the guys that made Halo. Can't go wrong with Destiny. And it's free. The game's free to play. So you can really upgrade a lot of stuff just playing for free. See if you like it. Alright. Take care. Sorry about my computer sucking like that. I apologize. One day I'll have the money to have the best computer on the planet. But sadly, it is not this day. Not yet.